all my wonderful students, subscribers, disciples. Welcome. This is your Master GongSun. This is another episode of Taoism as applied to the news series, where I dissect news articles from the perspective of Taoism. In today's episode, we discuss some of the most haunted places in Bangkok. For those of us who have been to Thailand, you might recognize this as BKK Airport, Suvarnabhumi, which I believe means victory in Thai, Suvarnabhumi. I didn't know it was haunted. Well, let's see. Touring Bangkok and looking for a paranormal scare, here we have the capital of Thailand's most haunted places if you dare to take a walk on the supernatural side. As Thailand's culture is full of ghost tales, it may not be surprising to find that many places are reportedly haunted. For this, it may be best to be on the buddy system as you tour such places, just in case your shivers get the best of you. So this is the Ratchaprasang intersection. As the former site of Prince Chudadui's royal palace, several shrines were built to try to appease evil entities. Locals report the site as being cursed, as the last couple of decades saw a fatal bombing and car crash, with many blaming the events on evil spirits. Yeah, this is, if there was a haunted place in Bangkok, I would imagine this would be it, because I just missed the bombing. There was a bombing here around, I think it was 2015, something to do with protesting, rights of certain groups of people. But anyway, I had just left Thailand 3 weeks earlier, and I was in Cambodia by that time, and there was some sort of bombing that happened at the shrine with the Buddha of 4 faces, that one there. So something was looking out for me, because I was not there when it happened. I had just left Thailand. So not surprising that it would be haunted, right? Oh, there's lots of places here. All right, let's continue with the rest. Thai Lemon Foods Factory. Never heard of this one before. The hauntings at this factory are quite disturbing. It is believed that an elderly lady from the neighborhood is actually a famous Thai ghost, and in 2008, CCTV's cameras allegedly captured a glowing female head with the body of the Thai ghost Krasui. Legend has it that she comes out at night to hunt and feast on raw flesh and blood, but during the day she lives like a normal person. Yeah, so this is in Thai culture, where they have a ghost that essentially she has a very long neck. I see. She feeds on raw flesh and blood, apparently. Now, this has to do with the notion of hungry spirits, where due to one's greed and insatiety in life, after death, you become a hungry ghost, meaning that no matter how much you eat or drink, you are never satisfied. Now, this is more of a Buddhist sort of deal, and it's not so surprising because Thailand is a majority Buddhist country. All right, let's continue. Kasem Bandit University Pen Factory. This abandoned and decaying former pen factory is near Kasem Bandit University. Its eerie history includes several workers meeting an untimely death after a huge explosion decimated the factory's construction. Locals say the workers injured and tortured soul roam the area today, with many saying they feel ill at ease when visiting the site. The owner of the factory was also shot dead in his office when the business failed. Apart from feeling a deathly chill upon entering, try knocking 3 times on the water tank if you want to summon poltergeists. Ugh. Well, here I know why. If you are not, according to Taoist beliefs, if you are not prepared, or if the death takes you by surprise, you continue to live as though nothing had happened. So you're going to roam the area because you still think you're a worker that's alive who is trying to do his job. but you don't realize that you're dead. So that's very much not surprising. All right, almost done. Piapon Gated Community. This housing complex was supposedly developed on a graveyard site. Oh. Moreover, it is thought that the builders of the site failed to perform rituals to appease the dead before beginning their work. Numerous workers died during construction, while 3 children drowned in the village lake. Consequently, the building ceased, and it is now forbidden in many locals' minds to enter anywhere near the unfinished project, as they say many ghosts will appear in the dark. Yeah, you do need to do a ceremony called Cao Du to give peace to the restless spirits before you do anything, especially construction. All right, police station. Although the police station looks totally normal, it is the area's former building that supposedly holds some evil spirits. The abandoned building is rumored to be haunted by spirits that cause some inmates to kill themselves to feast on their souls. Ooh. The high number of detainee suicides adds to the eeriness, as inmates who died supposedly were only in the slammer for minor offenses. I'm not even sure where that is, but I see. Yeah, these are some really heavy topics here. Because it's true, I mean, if they cause enemies to kill themselves to feast on their souls, yeah, so that is something that is in Taoism. For minor offenses, I see. The high number of detainees adds to the eeriness. Yeah, anyway, police stations, hospitals, these are all places that are very haunted. Anyway, this has been your Master GongSun, and as usual, keep living in alignment with the Tao.